Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well, and this is Vlogmas day 7. This is a different sort of video coming into December and obviously the New Year's in January next year. I know that in January it's like usually a time where everyone wants like a new me, new everything sort of thing. So I was just thinking in terms of if you were looking for like a new job, some of the things that you can do. So how to get a job, basically, I think it's actually quite complex to get a job. It's not for the faint-hearted at times, I think. And in schools, well, when I was at school, I don't think there's enough preparation for like work and things like that and what to do when you're looking for work. But in terms of what I've noticed is one way to get a job is through networking. This is like telling people that you're looking for a job. If you know someone who's working in the particular field that you're looking at, asking for any openings or any volunteer work or that type of thing can really help with trying to get a job. Another thing is, if you're really looking for like a job and you're struggling, is volunteer work. And I know that's not popular for a lot of people because obviously in this economy it's quite like, it's a lot for people sometimes to work for free, but it's also like not only for work, it can be quite rewarded depending on where you're working. For instance, if you're working in a charity shop or something like that, that can be quite rewarding. But volunteer work is an opportunity for you to show employers that A, you're nice enough to work for free, and B, you're taking ownership of the fact that you're not working and you're trying to do something, like you're trying to get out of the house to, like, whether it be like a couple of times a week or a couple of times a week or a couple of times a day, to just try and get those new skills. And you can also, it's one of the things that if you're out of work, obviously it's something that you can tangibly show that you've been doing whilst you've been out of work. Whereas if you've been out of work and you're literally at home, even though you can say like, I've learned how to cook really well and clean very well and I don't know, other things, it doesn't look as well to employers, unfortunately, than like things like volunteer work, I would say. So in terms of applications and trying to get yourself out there, giving out CVs is still like quite a popular method to apply for jobs, even though now a lot of places say apply online, apply online, apply online. With apply online, it's a lot of my current obviously jobs that I've applied for is apply online now, but previously when I first started looking for a job, a lot of the time it was just CVs. So you drop your CV into the particular place, the shop or establishment that you want to work at, and then through that way you could get interviews. And I remember like one of the shops that I worked at, I could see basically a sign come up. I don't know, I used to pass through the shopping mall every day and I saw a sign come up looking for a weekend worker. And so literally that day that I saw the sign, the following day, I printed off my CV and I handed it in, because I thought that like if I get it in there quickly, hopefully they'll review it and then they'll call me for an interview. And it actually did happen. I did end up working there. So it's been like quite proactive. If I probably would have left it for like 2 weeks or something, someone else probably would have got the job. So you need to be quite proactive, unfortunately, when you're looking for a job as well. Very like, and also when you've been for like an interview and or like interview, it's always, and you haven't heard back yet and they said that they'll call you after a week and it's literally been 2 weeks, it's always good to like follow up with them, like give them a call and say, oh, I interviewed with you a week ago, I was just trying to find out the progress of my application. Because I don't know this for sure, because obviously I haven't worked in recruitment before, but I'm pretty sure that there must be some applications that get lost at times. Like they interview so many people and they just forget to get back to some people. and probably the proactive ones that contact them and ask about their progress of their application. It might even prompt them to look at your file again and be like, oh yeah, we would have hired this person actually, but I don't know for some reason why I forgot to call them back, something like that. Or we're not going to hire them, but these are the reasons why. And you can use those tips for next interviews, and you can use that to practice with as well. And the other thing is obviously look online when you're applying for certain jobs and the interviews process that it requires, because that can be really helpful. Sometimes there's like blogs and things like that about people going for interviews, and then it can really help in terms of what the structure will be like and that sort of thing. That can really be helpful as well. I'm just trying to think of another way that you can look for a job. Apart from networking and volunteering and actually going in person, I think those are the main ways that I found quite useful on how to find a job as well. And I don't know how helpful like job centres and things are, and those places to help you look for work, but I know that some people have really used it, and they can link them up with different establishments to work out, which is really good as well. So signing up for agencies as well can be helpful when you're looking for a job as well, because they can locate you to the right employers or the type of work that you're looking for, basically. So this was just a little something different on how to find a job. So I hope this helps with your new year, new me, new job thoughts, if you are looking for a job in January, or if you're just looking for a job generally. So take care, all my love.